I swear, this lighting gets worse every time. Hey guys, and welcome back. I have got my pens, my pencil, my eraser. I have got my jar full of, get on screen, my jar full of whodangs. I have a nearly clean, not nearly as disastrous paint whodang, and another whodang full of paints, and a paper with nothing on it, and my pencil case. But that would take weeks to go through everything that's in it. Cleaning thing. Blindfold. Be gone. Today, I need those because I have gotten myself some Pigma Micron inking pens, which apparently are waterproof and fade proof. Ciao. I want to try and use them. However, and this is where the headband blindfold comes in. I wanted to do something similar to like the three color palette challenge whodang, or 3 marker challenge, or what is that? Who knows? So, you'll have to take my word for it that I am putting this on my face. Mung will protect my eyes from seeing what Reeves colors are indeed going to be chosen for this. And then, don't want to accidentally choose an eraser, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to mush them around. Hopefully this is on screen. And this one, and this one. So these get discarded. These, taking this off. Oh, yes, there we go, are on screen. And I have, sap green, which could be quite nice. Yellow ochre, and black. Quite possibly should have taken black and white out of this, but that is fine. These are my colours. Hopefully that stuff is on screen. Ta-da! Ta-da! Watery and goopy. I, on that note, need some water. Ta-da! There he is. One's clean, one's dirty. We will see how long that lasts. So, I thought first best is to sketch some ideas. So, naturally, yellow is the sun, green is like grass, I guess, like those big frondy leaf whodangs, or leaves in general. Black makes me think like horror, like silhouettes. This is now a silhouette. Da da da. Ooh. Actually, no, that might take too much. However, what if we're doing a beautiful, beautiful sunny day? And I have to look up some tree references because that's just wrong. And it's like beautiful forest, and there's all this green shrubs, and then good old silhouette man, Slender Man's cousins, chilling in the background. Does it have to be a human silhouette? It would be cool if I go in blue and could do like a horror Nessie. Horror dino even. Could one day learn to draw some sunflowers. Not a sunflower. That's what hands. I don't know if you guys know this, but one of my favorite things to draw is eyes. So what if this poor little doodle just had eyes coming out of him in like a black, goofy mess? This is a fun thing also I like to do. Patch the heck out of the page and then round everything off to get like a web of beauty goo. I'm sure there is a way to do this where it looks a lot more cohesive. That one can become an eye too. Ooh, and you can just like not see his face. Ooh, maybe the goo's coming out of his eyes. Yes, and I still, you're getting hot because I like that very much. Maybe I should stick with that. Well, after all that craziness, my page is now filled out with more people with eyes except a pineapple shirt, because pineapple was a yellow. And some more flora, I guess, some little 3-leaf clovers, and I even thought about a chick in a sundress in the 3-leaf clover, and then I thought more about silhouettes, but like having a backlight and you could only see the silhouette of the head and the shoulders and then like the legs, because why not? And I thought about candles and owls. I love owls, but then I actually went more with the idea, where did it stem from? I don't know, it happened about the time I was drawing a prickly boy. I thought about bamboo. And then I thought, what if I drew like a creepy ghost lady in like a bamboo forest with a kimono? So that, I think, is what I'm gonna go with, unless anything changes in the time that I get a colored pencil out to sketch with. And nothing has changed, so that's what I'm gonna go with. So, this can plonk up behind there. You can kind of see what I'm looking at. That can be gone. The sleeves can go up. And once again, I'm still just using the Reeves cold press watercolor paper, and I figured, considering I'm using Reeves paints, where are my colors? I should have my colors in here. Considering my setup's already wonky enough. Here we go. That Reeves, we'll go with Reeves. Yeah, let's do the hair donut even. And then as far as the rest of these go, I'm not too worried. Fantastic. I think I might ink the lady in. I might use my 3 if I can get the cap off. Dun dun. The cap is off. Oh, these feel quite nice. I haven't. How long have I had these? I've had these for a couple of weeks. And I've only used them once. But I used them in the sketchbook. Again. Take 2, I guess. I used these a couple weeks ago in my book. But I used them and then I put colour on them straight away. And they actually smudged a bit. But that might be the sketchbook, because I don't believe that it's a mixed media at all. Yeah, it's just a Jelsart sketchbook, so that was quite possibly my bad. So it'd be interesting to see how it goes with this. Let's get the lining out of the way. It's funny when you put it up and look at it compared to this way, how you see how uneven some things are. I'm pretty sure I saw that in one of my other videos too, and still didn't check before putting the inks in. But alas, we'll just say there's that she's got some posture problems. It's intentional. Yeah, let's pretend that's intentional. Oh, we got some wiggly lines today. Now, I'm not sure if I actually want to line these, because it would give me a whole lot more freedom for what I want to do depth-wise. Let's get a thicker marker, line pen. I kind of want to try doing 2, because I never really do it. Adding in some of the shading, which I probably should line this out with pencil first so I can see kind of what it would look like. But then also, I have already started doing it now. Which, oh well, yeah, no, this will be interesting once I put freaking black paint on it. Although I suppose since watercolors isn't as opaque, it might actually make it look interesting. But we'll find out when we find out. I mean, it's not horrid, I guess. How long do I have to wait for these? Ooh. Maybe should have waited a bit longer. It's fine. It just gives me time. Oh, do I want the lady first? Nah, let's pile into the background. And then in theory, oh, this is nice and clean. The mistakes that I do that go over her, I can fix them later. Oh, that's so pretty. What did I say that was? Sap green. I really like that. At the risk of sounding like an egg, it does look very bamboo. See, it's not huge, but even just there, some of the water went over, and I was like, that's fine, but the ink is now filling it, which I'm sure acrylic ink, micro pigment ink for waterproof and fade-proof fine lines. Sakura Color Products Corporation, Japan, Japan, Japan. Interesting. Don't know, maybe I was supposed to leave it, but I'm sure I've seen quite a few people use these, and that does not happen. Maybe it's just me. This might just end up being a completely abstract background. Ooh, I like this stuff. Keep it on camera. Maybe that's something. Am I watering everything down too much? I feel like I've saturated the life out of this side and not this side, and I like this side much better. And we're on the table. Oh, you know what? Doesn't actually look too bad on camera. Which is saying something because it still looks hard. I promise the yellow is coming. Oh. Okay. So now I'm thinking, because I want to darken this and put in the wee leaves and some little bits, I'll use some actual like dark greens. Some bright greens, blip, to put in some more little details as well with not this brush. Do I want to make the kimono black as well as the hair, and maybe just do the collar in the obi yellow? What I want, or a really light yellow that's going to, once this is all blended in, black, and then a bright, oh yeah, maybe a bright yellow with some little green accents. This is why I should do colored thumbnails. Or maybe even figure out my thumbnails properly before I start. But I got excited. I am overworking this, but that is just what I do. Yay. I need a pointy boy. Or to invest in some green puskers. Actually, I need to wait for this to dry. So I've kind of started just getting into the colouring of the hair and whatnot, even though I'm still clearly very wet here and here. But I started adding these because I suddenly thought of the Jorogumo, which is like a Japanese yokai from a myths and legendy kind of business, where she's like this beautiful woman. Because I believe the actual kanji for Jorogumo is means like spider lady, and so now there are webs. So I'm kind of going in a similar direction with my original sketch with like the eyes and the webbing, except now she's just a spider in disguise. But yeah, I'm hoping this stuff around here is like dry enough that I can start putting some colours on, because I'm a little bit impatient today, and most days, every day really. It's just how I am, what I do. Pale. Is this my problem? Am I trying to make things too pale and thus too watery, and now there's dog fur in there? And that's why it's all crazy pants. Now see, is it really that dark, or have I picked up the... yeah, see that? Shouldn't keep doing that because I don't want the black there, but it's picking up the ink, which I wouldn't have noticed up here because whatever, if it has leaked up here, I like it. Oh well. Yeah, no, see, oops, that wasn't even meant to be, oh well, that's going to be darkened up later, so that's all good. I mean, down here it's going to be fine when the black and the yellow ochre mix together, but this wasn't really my intention to have her whole kimono do that. Well, I guess we can just hope that it looks fine when it's finished. Because I don't know how to fix that outside of redoing the whole picture with different liners. And to be honest, don't want it. Yada. Oh no. Oh well, that's fine. Although now I'm thinking I do want to brighten this up even more. Although I have decided to go with, I want the obi and the collar to be much brighter. However, on the account, maybe I should make it darker right round her. Or I can cheat later. And it won't really be cheating because I haven't technically made any rules for this attempt at doing art. But I could get my white pen and go around her. In fact, that might actually look quite cool for putting leaves and stuff in. I don't know. And I won't know until I try. Because I find, like, you can do art, like, you can always make art no matter what materials you tend to have. So for me, having this cheaper stuff just because it's what I can buy in my town is really easy. But I do believe that, you know, expensive stuff tends to be more higher quality, and maybe like in the regards that it won't bleed or it won't rip or buckle so much. Not that this is ripping and it's barely buckling, but I don't know. I try to make things up to sound smart sometimes. I think too, if I go with her being a Jorogumo, gonna get my Japanese in line one day, it actually leaves quite an excuse for leaving the skin white. They are quite often depicted with white skin, you know, so like a kappa or something, but that works in my favour. Might actually make these look remotely like bamboo, because it really just looks like an abstract. I want to try doing more stuff like this where, as I said, like the yellow's here, but then having specks of yellow throughout the background and stuff to kind of actually make it a more cohesive piece. And I was looking at, I cannot remember her name, but I was way down in a tiny little town in the South Island of New Zealand, and one of the local artists was doing like a live painting in one of the galleries there, and she was painting like salmon in a river, in a rock bed river. But she put down a base layer of like red, like, yeah, like this crimson. And then she painted over that, intentionally leaving little gaps. And so like between the rocks you would see like speckles of red, and the fish had the speckles of red in it. And even though when you stood back you didn't really notice it, it was there throughout the entire painting. And I thought it just looked really cool. So I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to achieve by putting these little yellow rings in. It's like that. I don't want them to be a focal point, but just something that when you look, you realize that color is actually everywhere. I'm really mad that that ink is leaking. And I'm sure prodding at it makes it a lot better, but so I'm trying now to do wet on wet in attempts to make it blend itself together a bit more cohesively than the mess I've been making. But alternatively, if it doesn't work, I've already made a mess, so can't get much worse than that. I've kept neither of these waters clean. I don't understand how even double watering works. I'm trying to be a real artist. Yes, go down the bottom where I want you. How did I use all that black? That tells you straight away that I'm doing something seriously wrong. Right, Ashley, stop. Just stop. We'll let this dry. I'm gonna find some Posca pen or something and see what I can try and fix lining wise. I know I said stop, but I can't stop. And then we're gonna just let this be, I guess. What a mess. Well, after cleaning up and waiting forever and a half, I went ahead and I tried to use my little high gloss pastel pen, but it literally just absorbed into the paper and left no traces. So I whipped out the Posca pen, handy dandy whodang, and I just went around the chick, put some shine in her hair, and did some little highlights on the webs and across the bamboo. So yeah, there's my take on a Joroguma. I'll put the word in here somewhere. I'll wave my hands over the entire screen so it doesn't matter where it shows up, it'll be pow. And yeah, so if anyone else wants to do either a color challenge with yellow ochre, ivory black and sap green, they can have a go. If someone wants to take a try on a Joroguma, they can also have a go, and I'd love if you sent me a link to it, whether it's, I really don't care what platform it's on. I will look at anything. And if it's on a platform I haven't used before, I will probably try putting art there too, because why not? Sharing is caring. Cool. So So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe below. Leave a comment if you have any ideas or any tips to not overwork this stuff. I would really appreciate that. So thank you and bye!